Hello, my name is Tawana Colbert, and I'll be describing the differences and similarities of business between Egypt and the United States. Business is ran a lot slower in Egypt, so if you're expecting results quickly, you might be waiting a while. Whereas in the United States, business is conducted pretty fast, and executives are good at making their minds up quickly and decisively, and they're straightforward to the point with information. Business hours in the Egypt are quite short. They're 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the summertime and 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. with an extra 5 to 7 p.m. in the wintertime. And no business is conducted on Fridays, which is their Muslim holy day. And hardly anybody works on Thursdays either. Whereas in the United States, your typical work week is 8:30 a.m., 9 a.m. to 5 to 6 p.m., which are long hours. And they don't conduct business on Sundays because that is their worship day. There are many greeting styles in Egypt, so the safest way to not come off as rude is to have your counterpart initiate a greeting first, especially in the first meeting. Whereas in the United States, meetings or greetings are generally quite informal. This is not intended to show lack of respect, but rather a manifestation of the American belief that everyone is equal. You do want to make eye contact in both countries because it shows that you are honest and trustworthy. If you do not show eye contact, you come off as disrespectful, untrustworthy, unprepared. So it's very important to practice eye contact. You never want to use your left hand while in Egypt because your left hand is considered dirty. So always use your right hand at all times. Pointing in both countries is considered rude and comes off as aggressive. So you don't want to point your fingers at anybody. In the United States, you don't want to cross your arms because you come off as defensive or negative and closed-minded. But whereas in Egypt, you should not cross your legs. And the bottom of your foot should not show because it's considered offensive. The dress code for Egypt is you have to follow their Egyptian discretion standards. Although it's a hot country, your body must remain covered the entire time. And for your first time meeting the United States, you won't go wrong if you dress conservatively. Afterwards, you may follow the example of your American counterparts. So if they're wearing slacks or jeans to work, that comes off as okay. Punctuality is not important and not a main priority in Egypt. Arriving late for a meeting is typically normal for them, but you must arrive on time when visiting them. Punctuality in the United States is very important because the concept time is money is taken seriously in the business culture of the United States. When it comes to conversating in Egypt, it's very advisable to have an Egyptian representative to explain the major points of your business in Arabic because many educated Egyptians speak multiple languages, but they appreciate if you talk in Arabic. Whereas in the United States, English will still be used mostly in 100% in business conversations. So that is a few similarities and differences when conducting business in the United States versus Egypt.